What's good, bro? How you been?
Chilling, bro.
Chilling.
Chilling. Yeah, bro.
How was your day?
It was pretty good. I went to go get some shit that I needed for school because I'm starting my first semester of college in
Oh shit.
January.
Where are you going to college?
That's DTV. Oh no, that's not DTV. What's it called? Damn. What the fuck is it called? To be continued.
Oh, to be continued.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. I remember the grind getting into college. Fuck that shit, bro. I'm not trying to do that shit anytime soon, bro. That was a whole headache. You know. But how's music been? You
Well,
working on any new shit?
yeah, I work on a lot of shit like every day, really.
Yeah.
Just trying to perfect my craft, trying to
Yeah.
find my sound every day. Cause, like I said, bro, I just started this shit like in February, so
Right.
it's all new to me. But yeah, just been doing what I can to like keep going every day. Sometimes it's harder. It's easy to lose motivation, but
Mhm.
just gotta keep going.
Yeah, bro, I feel that. Nah, that like we're kind of in the same boat, honestly. Cause like, I started this shit in January, and I've been kind of like taking my time more. Like, we're getting into this more, but like, you've been really putting a lot of songs out. So like, to see you like kind of go crazy with it is like much respect, for real.
Appreciate that, bro.
But
Yeah.
first thing I wanted to ask you about is like, you from South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw on like some of your Instagram posts you were in NC as well. Like with the Carolinas and shit, like did growing up there have any influence on your music? Because or like any certain people that you looked up to like locally? Because I know, like I guess the first person you kind of look at is like J. Cole, being from North Carolina. So I was
Right.
wondering if he was someone you kind of like look up to, or like anyone else in like the Carolinas as well.
Yeah. J. Cole for sure, man.
Yeah,
I fucking love J. Cole, bro. I got a
yeah,
Dreamville hoodie and shit. I'm a real big like
hell
stand
yeah,
type shit. Like, um, and what's crazy is that you said J. Cole, and like without even knowing that was my favorite rapper, like all time, like he will never like leave my number one. Like that's
bro. I
forever.
just knew like I had the vibe that like J. Cole is your favorite artist for some reason.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. J. Cole for sure. I got a couple other artists. Rest in peace. 18 Vino. I used to fuck with 18 Vino shit. I don't know if you knew who that was.
Mm,
He was really big in like the 803 areas, 803 area of like South Carolina and shit.
got you.
And he was one of like Jesse May's boys.
Right.
So they grew up together and started rapping and shit, and they started a collective called Space Route. And whenever I first started rapping, that's really what I tried to mimic. But then I started realizing that I had to like kind of do my own sound and shit like
Right.
that. So, but yeah, 18 Vino for sure. Um, PG Raw, PG Raw's hard. I got a couple partners that rap too.
Got you.
And shout out to all them. Shout out Pussy J. Shout out Beach. Um, Shout out She Love Mari. That's really it.
Got you,
Out
bro.
of South Carolina, North Carolina, I'd say Stunner for Vegas is hard. I
Yeah.
used to listen to a lot of Stunner for Vegas shit. I used to listen to um a lot of old the baby,
Yeah.
like next song,
Oh yeah,
sheluvdave
bro.
for sure, like crazy. A lot of influence I got from them too. Like a lot of my flows and shit. Those people are really the reason that like as to why I rap the way I do.
Right.
So shout out to the baby in Vegas for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, definitely, bro. Cause like, I could definitely see that influence coming through on some of your harder songs. Like, some of the ones I had listed down here were, Dave Mistral, Griselda, Switch It Up, and On Your Ass, bro. That shit is hard, bro. I could definitely see the influence coming from there.
Yeah, I
And
listen to a lot of Chicago rap too.
right.
That song was it was inspired like heavily by Dirk, like,
Yeah.
for sure.
So have you been like following Chicago rap for a while, like Dirk Von, like all
Yeah,
them?
I listened the first like rapper that came out of the Chicago drill rap scene that I listened to for the first time was Chief Keef.
Mm,
So I pay big homage to Chief Keef. He's a GOAT for sure. He's
legend.
like, I think he's like 26, 27, and he's
Yeah.
still doing his thing. He just dropped Phone Them. Crazy. I used to listen to King Von,
Mm,
Dirk, like I said, Herbo slept on for sure.
right, right.
Um, but yeah, a lot of people from Chi-Town that I fuck with.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like especially you, like you have some of those like more chill songs too, like with
Yeah,
like a lot of melodic songs. Like I know "Gas on Me" was like the first one like I really got into, like when
right.
I was fucking with your music, and then I got into like "Back Up," a couple other songs as well. You know, like more chill, kind of the chill side. I was wondering like what were your influences with there, and like that kind of style,
I feel like stoner music keeps evolving.
right?
Um, I also pay big homage to like artists like my bro Beach. Like that's really who really started me. Like that's the person who really inspired me to start doing like stoner type songs. Not
Mm,
even just about like smoking gas or whatever. Just like having that type of vibe, like that chill vibe. Like I just this year I started listening to like a bunch of new artists, like this new wave that's coming out, like
yeah,
um SSG Kobe, that's my favorite new artist.
yeah,
Um I fuck with Fago a lot, all them,
yeah.
like, and trying to kind of find my sound with them within those artists, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So um yeah, I guess it kind of stemmed from there, but it
Yeah,
was mainly my bro Beach. The crazy thing is like we never like we went to the same high school together,
yeah,
and he had a SoundCloud at the time, and it was him and Jay Posey J,
right.
and they had put like their first song out like ever.
Hmm.
While I was in high school, I was a kid. I was like in ninth grade, eighth grade,
Yeah,
and they were seniors at the time. And I remember hearing that shit at the first time. I was like, man, this shit's crazy. Like you can
yeah,
hear the influence from Cardi, and a lot of other big artists, like from the old SoundCloud wave. And
right.
it's crazy to see how that's just evolved.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's definitely stemmed from BJ for sure.
Hmm. So were those friends from high school like kind of the ones that kind of pushed you into like start making music?
It's such a weird like relationship that we have with each other. Like the friendship is so crazy. Like we didn't really start locking in until this year, like when I
Hmm.
started rapping.
Yeah,
Like I kind of came out the blue, like just rapping and shit. Um,
right.
but as soon as I started rapping, they was fucking with me, and they were like, "Yo, you hard," and I pay homage to them all the time, and
Right.
we have conversations, every day and shit like that. Not every day with Beach, but with Jay a lot.
Yeah.
So
Nah, that's good though. I mean, like I know me personally, like I had a friend Sean, and he really influenced me in like getting into music. You know, like a high school friend, and I don't know. You don't really have like a lot of those friends. I feel like starting out, especially like in my high school, like he was the only one that rapped. You know what I mean?
right.
So I was like, I don't know how it was for you, or how many people were making music in your school.
The thing is, I come from a small town, bro. Like
Yeah.
the population is like it's one of those towns where like everyone kind of knows each other,
Right.
So
Yeah.
but wait, what was the question again? I forgot my fault.
Nah. How many people were making music like in your school, your hometown?
uh, shit, I could count it on my fingers, bro. Like
Yeah.
maybe 5 or 6. There's a couple that are like still in high school, and like I got
Yeah.
a couple friends that are still in high school. That like show me their shit, but
Yeah.
I don't really know them like that. But you
Right.
can really count it on your fingers. It's like maybe 5 to
Yeah.
like 10, and
Yeah.
they all kind of do like
Their own thing.
yeah
Yeah, I
type
feel you.
shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool though, like seeing like other people doing their thing. Um, but you definitely gotta have your own influences. I feel like so.
Yeah,
Another person that I was gonna touch on, and I know you posted on this on your Snapchat the other day. You were watching the Juice documentary, right?
right.
And I saw that came out, and I was listening to your song "Detached" earlier, and I was like, yeah, I could definitely see the Juice influence coming, like
Right.
in that song. So was he
Yeah.
someone that you kind of look up to, or you kind of like fuck with like his music?
Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace, Juice, man. Like
Yeah,
a legend for sure.
yeah,
It's crazy. I was just having this conversation with Mama, like, and kind of tuning her in with new artists and like shit like that.
right,
He definitely played a big role. Like, man, like just everything. I got so many like leaks from Juice and shit like that. Like
yeah,
just the way that he could impact people was like amazing. You know,
Yeah.
Him and X too.
Right.
And hopefully, like, in due time, I'll be able to carry on a legacy that's similar to theirs.
Mm.
And I can help people with their problems as well. So
Yeah.
definitely, rest in peace, Juice. So.
Yeah. Because it's like the music itself was like you could really feel the energy like coming like the energy they had, you know, carrying on through the music, you know, Juice and X.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's also like you had these like other parts where you got to see parts of their personality too, like outside of the music, like in interviews. Juice's freestyles, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking best freestyler I've ever seen, bro.
Freestyle king.
Right.
Exactly.
And I know X like really tried to like connect with his artists as well. Or not his artists, I mean his fans. Like,
right.
I know he even started the YouTube channel. Like he started dropping videos, like really just talking to the camera.
Yeah, and the
I
crazy
feel like
thing is, I watched all those videos too. Like,
yeah.
As a kid, like
yeah,
you know, they were coming out of their prime whenever it was like 2016, early
right.
2016, up until like 2018, 2017, 2019,
right.
whenever they passed. But yeah, bro, like the influence that they had a whole hold on the generation. Like my generation, they had their hands on
For
it,
real.
like, for show. Yeah, man, it's just crazy, like the influence that they have for real. Like,
Yeah. Now, like you could definitely even see it now, like within this new wave, like it's hella people that are influenced by like Juice, X, you know, Cardi, Uzi,
yeah,
like all these rappers. So
sure, yeah.
yeah.
I know Slump Success got his name from Ski Mask.
Oh yeah. Oh, did he get his name from Ski Mask? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
He got the slump from Ski.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Damn. What did you think of Roddy's album? Because I know you were tuning into that when it dropped.
Yeah. I heard like only half of it, and then I fell asleep like, type shit because it was late, you know.
Yeah.
But from what I did hear, it was straight.
Yeah.
Like after his 2-year like break from music, I feel like it evolved. It's definitely different, which I can appreciate from an artist's perspective. But it was, you know what I'm saying, it was straight.
Yeah.
I feel like I just need to like take some more time with it and hear it a little bit more.
Right. Did you listen to the first half of the album?
Yeah. I think I listened up until, I'll tell you. Let me try and find this real quick.
Because in my opinion, the first half was really like the best half.
Yeah, the first, from what I heard, it was really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear, bro, I fell asleep as soon as I heard "Pay My Dues." Like as soon as that song started, I was like, no. But I heard Hibachi. Hibachi was
bro,
fire.
that shit was banging, bro.
Yeah.
God damn.
I want to hear Baby's join with it too.
Yeah.
Move to Miami.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fuck with Roddy though.
Yeah.
I was listening to Roddy like all throughout high school.
Yeah, bro.
I was listening to his early shit, like from Feed the Streets to Out the Mud and shit like that. Like Out the Mud is a classic Roddy song for me.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, same here, bro. I mean, like, Roddy was like the one artist I feel like that I listened to most, like in my senior year. So it's like, you know, we never really got like new music from him. So like for him to come out with that is like definitely something you gotta appreciate. You know.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Like what kind of like creative process like do you have when you like start working on music? Because I know like as a new artist it's got to be kind of like, you know, you're still finding your way, still finding like how to create, you know, the steps you're taking. So is it kind of just like you find a beat on YouTube, you start like formulating a flow, then you just start writing to it, or like what's like how do you usually like start?
I feel like every artist says it, but I feel like it's true. I don't write. Everything that I've like have ever done for the most part is just off the top of the dome or like a punch in.
Yeah.
So what motivates me to get into the booth and like rap is I have to be in a certain mood to be able to do what I do. Like you know what I'm saying? So
right.
If I'm ever sad or if I'm ever feeling like down about some shit that has happened in my life, I go straight to the booth. Like I use all my emotions and I use my music as like a way for me to kind of just, like I said in my song, like detach myself from, you know what I'm saying, real world. It's like I get to step into my own world and do my own thing, and like to be able to have a platform to do that is just, I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I feel like music especially is like, like one of the best platforms you could have to like express yourself in that way, you
Sure.
know. But I don't know. You are right about that though. It is like a whole different world when you put your headphones on. You start
Right.
hearing
You
that
just
beat.
get in your zone.
Exactly, bro.
So yeah.
It's like everything else goes away. You know what I mean? It's like
Right. Yeah.
everything
You
else
just
you're
lock
thinking
in.
about. Right, bro.
Log in. I log out of everything social media wise,
Yeah,
and I just lock in. I close my eyes. I've cried to a couple of the songs that I've made just because
yeah,
they hold so much value to me.
right.
And like from February to the time that I dropped my little tape or whatever,
Yeah.
I had a friend who had passed away
Oh damn.
due to gun violence, and that I was in a slump for so long,
Yeah.
and I felt like I was lost in a
Mm,
sense, and the people that kind of helped me through that and being able to use my music as therapy really helped me with that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, bro. Like,
yeah, you good, bro.
yeah, I feel that. But I mean, you've been making music since February. Like, do you feel like you've evolved a lot? Like, not only within like making music, but also like other places like engineering. Like, have you tried getting into like mixing it all, or like even like producing beats?
I want to crack FL, but I don't want to go to jail for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you believe me when I say it, but everything I've ever done is on BandLab.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, with
God
BandLab
damn.
artists.
It doesn't sound like it, bro. Like it sounds like way more professional.
Yeah,
So
just tweaking shit, finding filters, like
yeah,
finding presets that work for you.
yeah. Now, but
So
BandLab works for a lot of people though. Like, I
yeah, it's
mean,
the simplest way to really do it. Like
right.
I haven't switched over to anything. Like that's how you can really tell like this is such a raw like interview, shit like that. Just cause
Yeah,
like I really just started this shit. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm just going with it. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Because
And
it
that's how
feels
I'm
right.
kind of right. It's just like I'm just kind of living in the moment. So,
Yeah. Nah, I feel that, bro. What's kind of like the most fun like you've had working on a song, or like, because going through your catalog, you definitely have some of the like those more chill ambient bangers, like back up gas on me as we discussed.
mhm.
But you also have like those higher energy songs like Dave Meets Drill. So like what kind of style like do you kind of fuck with more? Like have fun making more, and also like is it enjoyable for you to like experiment with your sound and kind of try different avenues and lanes?
For sure, yeah. It's I feel like a big part of music is just experimenting and like,
Yeah,
finding whatever works for you.
right.
So I kind of do a little bit of everything. Like I've also done like I got a lot of shit in the vault that people haven't heard. I got a lot of indie songs that people
Mm,
haven't heard. Like
hell
just
yeah.
like I'm trying to expand my sound from just rap. Like out of rap, I'm trying to really step out my comfort zone and do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like you said, whatever feels right.
yeah.
So
Nah, I love that, bro. Like a lot of people like they might be kind of like afraid of what their audience thinks, when they venture out into like a new sound. But like
right.
to hear you doing indie is like, that's really dope. So like, do you have any artists that like you were kind of listening to in the indie lane too?
Yeah, like indie, alternative, punk rock, shit like that. I fuck
Yeah.
with Current Joys.
Mm.
I fuck with Mac DeMarco a lot. I've
Yeah,
been
he's
fucking with
hard.
Mac DeMarco heavy, like recently. My
Yeah.
cousin had just put me on.
Right.
Let me see. Let me see what else I got.
You know who
I got
Tame
a,
Impala is?
yeah, I fucking love Tame Impala.
Bro, they're so hard, bro.
Thanks. Let me see. Okay. I also love I Dress. I Dress is hard. Vacations is hard. The Strokes.
Mm.
Tom the Mailman. Rio Vaz. Sad Park. Rex
Right.
Orange County.
Yeah.
Dr. Dog. Surf Curse. That's really it.
Damn, you're really tapped in. That was like hella artists you just listed off.
Yeah. Oh, the Backseat Lovers. I fucking love the Backseat Lovers. You
Yeah.
gotta listen to them.
Have you heard Beach Bunny?
No, I've never heard of that.
You should fuck with them. You should definitely check out their songs.
Word.
You said Backseat Lovers. I gotta write that down. Hold on.
Yeah. They got I got a couple songs off this one album. It's called I don't know what the name of the album is called, but they got two songs on there that are so good. A song called Maple Syrup,
Yeah.
and there's another one called Kill Be Girl. So hard. Like, and I feel like those songs in specific are a good way of like, you could see where the influence comes from if you
Mhm.
were to hear the indie shit that I make,
Yeah.
because I can really appreciate an artist who's like super in tune with their emotions and shit like that whenever it
Mhm.
comes to recording on a track. Like,
Right.
you know, just being in tune with how you feel and expressing that. I feel like that's a I feel like that's an art form. Like, and a lot of
Yeah.
people don't talk about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
I
that's
feel
also
like
why I was fucking with Juice and X a lot as a young kid, because
yeah.
that was really such an escape for so many kids. Like, they did so much shit for, you know, like I said, the whole generation. So
Yeah. Nah, that's real, bro. Cause like, you know, as we touched on, like, it's all about the energy that the song carries with it. You know what I mean?
right,
So it's like, I feel like also like music is like a very spiritual art form, like in a lot of ways. Like,
yeah, for sure.
not to get into like spirituality and like kind of get like off track, but like, you know, the vibrations that music carries off, like a lot of people, you know, don't take into account like how it affects them. They kind of just
Right.
listen mindlessly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I kind of started making like all the chill songs that I make. I kind of did them just to have a reason for people to like kind of nod their head, or you
Right.
know,
Right.
like Uzi said back in 2016 in an interview. He said he makes feel good music.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to be an artist that makes feel good music.
Yeah.
Not everything has to be super conscious, or you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's just something that needs you to just.
Chill.
It could just be a song that just can help you get through your day. Like if you
Right.
had a shitty day, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So
Nah,
yeah.
that's real, bro. So, kind of going off the indie thing. Like, how long have you been tuned into indie?
I really started listening to all those artists that I named off this year.
Yeah.
There's a couple songs that like I knew here and there, but
Mhm.
to to be exact, I think I started fucking with indie around the same time I was fucking with X, but just not as much.
Yeah.
So yeah, around 2017.
What kind of music did like you grow up around, or like your family? What were they playing?
Well, I come from a Hispanic background, so um, I was listening to like a lot of like Hispanic legends, like Vicente Fernandez, who just passed away, rest in peace.
Mm.
Um, a lot of other people, like a lot of like there's this genre in Mexico called corridos, and I listen to a lot of that type of shit, like just a
Mhm.
lot of Hispanic music. Even up to new artists now. I fuck with Bad Bunny a lot.
Yeah.
Um, Don Omar, shit like that. Just,
Mm.
you know, different shit. A lot of different Latin music, but the first rap song I ever heard was Lollipop by Lil Wayne.
Mm.
I started listening to rap whenever my sister got me into it. So around
Got you.
like 2008 is when I started listening to rap. And like even as a little kid, like they'd be riding around with their friends, and I'd always be in backseat just bobbing my head or
Yeah.
rapping the lyrics, and they'd be like, "Yo, Dave's going hard." You know what I'm saying? So music always played a big part for me, like even as a kid.
Yeah.
It's always been an escape.
Nah,
So
nah, that's real. I fuck with that. I mean, like, you're tuning into like your background. You know what I mean? And you're like, really keeping in tune and
yeah.
you know keeping in check with that. So I fuck
This
with
week
that.
I'm going to Mexico.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I'm
Damn.
gonna go see my family.
You excited for that?
For sure. I went in September. And I saw them that time for the first time in like 10 years. So
Damn.
yeah. It was
How was
dope.
that? How was that like seeing them and like in such a long time?
It was fun, man. It was like really like a beautiful thing to see how the lifestyle is. Like, you
Yeah.
know, it's so diverse. It's so much more different than here.
Right.
Like everything, even the way that you shower, like everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So it was like an eye opener for me to kind of just appreciate the shit that I got more.
Exactly, bro.
And around the same time, I was lost, like I said, because my friend had passed away like around in like May,
Yeah.
and I went through the whole summer just still lost and trying to find myself and trying to find my sound and everything. Now I
Yeah.
went over there and it's like wow, like you know, just
It
being
was
able
kind
to
of like a
appreciate it.
refresher. Was it for
For
you?
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it was dope. Shout out to my cousins and everybody I got over there.
Yeah. I feel that, bro, because like, especially like, I feel like I can kind of relate to that too, because like, you know, as like an Indian kid, like I've been to India like 5 times, and like, bro, going over there, it's like you really appreciate what you have here, because
Right.
you know, bro, everything is different there. Like I've
Yeah.
experienced like all that shit. You know, like seeing my grandparents, like they live in like a village, and like, bro, this shit is so different, man. Like the
Yeah.
way you shower, as you said, like the way you eat, you know, how you get your
Everything.
water. It's like it's
It's a whole.
crazy seeing that shit.
It's a
Like
whole
how
different
people
world, for sure.
exactly. It's crazy seeing how like people from like the other side of the world live, and it's like,
Right.
goddamn.
Of
As I said, it really does make you appreciate what you have.
course.
So
Yeah.
yeah, fuck with that, bro. But I'm gonna start asking more people that are artists, or more artists that I interview, you know, people that interview this. But what is what does like making it look like for you? Or like, is that like a certain number of followers or monthly listeners, or is it just like being able to do live shows and having like dedicated fans fucking with your shit? Or and also like, what's like your vision for like where you want to go and like your end goal with this music shit?
To answer the first question, I feel like the definition of making it is, I know it sounds cliche, but being able to buy your mama a house.
Yeah.
Just the look on the face. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like everything. Like, every sacrifice I ever made paid off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, um, I feel like that would be that. Um, what was the second question again?
Uh, hold on. Oh, what's your vision like for where you want to go and your end goal with like this music shit?
Okay. Um, right now, I feel like this is a piece of advice for everyone that's watching. Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have fun with it. Like I said, tap in with your emotions. Make sure you have like a story to tell or whatever, but also be able to like kind of have your own way of going about it. You don't want to mimic the next man's life so much to where it's the same shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Make sure that you have your own story. But the end goal with this music shit is just to just keep grinding, see where it takes me. Like I said,
Right.
it's all so current, it's all so like right now type shit that
Yeah.
like you can't really tell. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everything will be told with time.
Right.
So
Yeah.
wherever it takes me, I guess.
I
Till the
feel that.
wheels fall off.
Yeah. And you just kind of letting life take you where it takes you. So
Sure. Till the
that's
wheels
good.
fall off.
Yeah, exactly, bro. But hey, man, I appreciate you for coming out. This has been our second interview ever. You know,
Yeah. This is my first interview
I fuck
ever.
with that. It's like, hey, a lot more to come, a lot more
A
interviews
lot of
for me to come.
firsts.
Yeah, a lot of firsts for sure, bro. And it's like that's what it is like for a lot of people watching too. You know, it's like
Yeah.
ain't nobody like blowing up yet. You know, we're all trying to get there. We're all
Yeah.
trying to make it. We're all in this shit together. So
It takes a village, like Kobe said.
right, bro.
It takes a
But
village.
now once again though, I appreciate you for coming out, bro. This has been our second interview ever. We out.